What's going on, ladies and gents? Latest episode of Being Black is Ghetto. I am your lovely host, Jay Evans. And to the couch, my lovely co-host.
Patty J. Yeah.
Whose man's is this, bro?
Yo.
All right. Back like you never left. On the couch, introduce yourself, my boy.
It's your boy Johnny Jenkins. You know the vibes. Back at it like a crack addict.
I seen him saying that he should just be a regular at this point, man.
Yo,
He's always here.
Y'all playing. Jones be DMing me like, yo, they should add you at this point. But it's high though. They don't love me here.
Listen, man, this is your first solo episode. All right?
Yeah, word. Let's get to it.
It's like tryouts, you know. You still gotta. Right?
All right, tryouts. Okay. Today will be Jordan.
Before we get to the shits, let's do some housekeeping real quick. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification at the top. So you don't miss none of our lovely drops. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. But anyway, Patty, how's your week?
It is great. I celebrated my tenderoni's birthday and my baby's birthday, my daughter.
Tenderoni.
Tenderoni.
Alrighty. It was a good vibe, you know. Water park vibes, you know.
Yeah, we had a time.
Only went to 2
BBIG
water
was in the
parks
water
all summer.
park.
That's not it, bro. Not it. What about you, JQ? How you living over there, man?
I went to a water park too. I was just kidding.
Oh my God.
Nah, I just been working, for me. It's been a heavy week though. Been losing on FanDuel and shit. I'll get back. It's all good.
You know, my week was great, guys. Thanks for fucking asking.
I was gonna ask next, bro.
He didn't even give us a chance to ask.
Word.
All right. Thanks for fucking asking.
How was your
guys.
week, gang?
You know, it was
He
cool.
was with us in the water park.
Oh, word?
Fact, you know.
BBIG.
That's lit.
Out there in the
We
water
came
park.
up with a topic out there. Shit. We'll talk about it another time.
Y'all went to Hurricane Harbor and shit?
No, lake compounds.
Lake Compounds?
Yeah.
What's that?
Half dry, half water. It's some kid place.
I ain't gonna lie. Next time I go there, I'm
I ain't
definitely
going
buying the
back there.
fast
That
pass.
shit was ratchet. I'm not.
Well, anywhere I
should've
go,
known
I'm
they
buying the
was
fast
having a
pass.
sale
What I
now.
normally do, it's like 2 hours into
Bristol,
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, Bristol, Connecticut.
Oh.
Buying the fast
It's
pass, bro. I'm
whack though,
skipping the
like-
line. Because them lines is ridiculous. 30-minute waits for all rides. Like, we got on like 3 rides, bro, the entire time.
30-minute wait is crazy, bro.
30 minutes is ridiculous.
Sheesh.
But let's get to the topics, man. So listen, I'm gonna talk about my lovely week, guys. All right. All right, I got some shit to get off my chest. I ain't gonna lie, because y'all be losing me. All right, y'all be losing me, and by y'all I mean the lovely women of today's day and age. You know, I'm just a young black brother. You feel me? Just trying to make ends meet. You know, mind my business, drink my water, stay blessed and melanated. You know. But y'all gonna stop playing me like I'm some I need $40 ass niggas, bro. I don't know what type of guys y'all have come across, but I am not one of them. So this is why we're gonna talk about this whole pod. But I'm gonna get my shit off, all right? I ain't gonna lie. Come to me healed and do not disturb my peace. That's the name of this episode. Do not disturb my peace, because this whole year I've been working on me. You know, I feel like one of these bitches out here nowadays. You know, it's my self-help era. You know, leave me alone. Everybody I've spoken to this year has ran down on me, all right? I've been minding my business, going to work, doing the pod, that's it. Anyone I want to entertain, all right, I might give it a little bit of entertainment, you feel me? But I'm tired of people entering my life just causing a ruckus for no reason.
But you know
bro.
what that is? That's the devil sending you some
Wait, hold on.
Jezebel spirits
Hold on.
to fuck with you.
You said come to
Say
you
no thank
healed?
you.
Yes, come to me healed.
You think they healed, bro?
You said, do I think they're healed?
Yeah.
I don't know until I find out.
It's
and
the
that's the
devil
problem.
bringing him Jezebels.
Come to me healed, bro.
They ain't no coming to you healed, bro.
Like,
You know what
bro.
you should
They always
You-
gonna come with something, bro.
You could cast them demons away. First date, say let's pray, and then right there you could determine.
No
if they-
funny, at this point, I'm about to just start saging the door. Or my
Yes.
car door, at least,
Yes.
so they come through. Wait, hold on.
Sage the pum pum.
Type shit, like-
Sage the pum pum. Say here, open your legs.
Gotta open the clip.
This is why we're not saying shit on TikTok. This is actually why. But yeah, not for nothing, bro, because it's just annoying that, like, I finally got past that phase of my life, you feel me? I'm not gonna keep going like, oh, well, this triggers me because my ex did. Bro, I ain't doing all that. Everybody gets a brand new slate from me. Now, that could be for better or for worse. But based on what I keep hearing from the girls I run into, y'all deal with a lot of bum-ass, broke-ass, trash-ass guys out here, bro.
Facts.
And I hate that for you, bro.
Facts.
I truly hate that for you. But I just feel like it keeps being to my detriment. So this is where we get into the topics of today. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm on my red pill shit today. I'm OD on my red pill shit. Because if guys start treating women the way women treat men, am I wrong for that? And I have it in there. And she said they're gonna kill me. I don't care.
I'm gonna get in his ass too for y'all. Trust me.
So we gonna start listening to we gonna really talk about it, right? Because if I decide I don't want to talk to a girl because she don't make enough money, am I wrong for that? If I don't want to talk to a girl because I feel like she works a retail job that's beneath me, am I wrong for that? Like, let me know. Do I gotta start asking girls how much money they make prior to me talking to them? Whatever car they drive, if they drive a fucking Toyota Camry, I don't want to talk to her. Like, am I wrong for feeling like that? Because women treat us like that all the time, bro.
That's a fact.
Oh, he don't got a bag. He don't got X, Y, Z. I'm not about to talk to him. Am I wrong as a man now if I start deeming girls like that? Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these girls is broke out here.
You're not
But-
wrong. You know why you're
Let's
not,
be fair.
You know why you're not wrong? Because they get Louis bags on Canal Street, bro.
But I
Good.
say it all the time. Men don't have no standards. Y'all need to up your standards, and that wouldn't be an issue.
What are you talking about?
Y'all don't have standards. Y'all that should be a conversation to be had.
And women
For
have, every woman have standards?
people should have standards while dating in general. Men should not have to settle, and women shouldn't have to settle. Period. That's
But that's
just
the
my
problem
take on
that
it.
I'm coming across now, right?
I try to get heavy today.
Because when it comes to the women in my life that I've come across, it's always women always figuring it out. Like, why y'all whole life a freestyle? It's always I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to feel like it's always I'm figuring it out. We are in our late 20s now. Low key, I'm not giving you the same grace no more. You're not 23, 25, 26, 27 and up. Bro, come on, bro. It should be figured. Like,
right? You're right. You're right.
bro, talk about I'll never be one of them. Look at you, nevering. I'm tired of
But,
it. I'm tired of it,
but
bro.
you can't put it all on the women. Men be figuring it the fuck out too. Niggas always got a sob story too.
And exactly, but what do girls do? They curve them like that, right?
No.
Because they be like,
absolutely not.
broke bum
no,
ass.
no. Believe it or not, a lot of women will take the man on even though he has getting his shit together and go through all of this shit with him.
CAP.
It happens.
Not in this era.
It happens. Trust me, I see it all the time. It happens.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. This might be my my lovely relationship PTSD talking, but I think I'm retired from paying for dates. No funny shit. If you're gonna come disturb my peace, you paying for whatever, or we going Dutch. Gangster, bro. Stop asking me to pay
I
for a
always
date.
say Dutch should be just a
Don't
standard.
ask me outside if you are not coming out your fucking pocket, bro.
So you never had a
Gangsta,
girl
bro.
pay for a date?
I have, but it always comes way later, and we probably locked in by
Then
then.
you gotta get your standards up.
Later,
'cause
like how many days
real bitch
after you
gonna
took
do.
them on?
Days tough, right?
I said dates.
I
Like, you
do
take them on like 3
second
dates
date,
before
I'll
they
pay.
pay
Second
next?
date, I'll pay. First date is on the man. Second date is
It's
on me.
subjective for me, but I have a rule that I only pay for the first 3 dates. That normally used to be me.
But do you let the women know, or you just kind of hope that they figure it out and pay the
Kind
the
of just
fourth
figure it out,
date?
because when I stop talking to you after the third, you gonna know why.
No, you should communicate
Communication is
and
key.
let them know from the beginning. Like, look, I don't mind paying for the first 3 dates, but I'm expecting you to do the same, put the same energy and effort into the situation as I am.
At this age, I don't know why that even got to be a conversation. Just do it.
That's all I'm saying, low key. I'm heavy on vibes.
If I'm doing it, just get up and offer. Hey, babe, I'll pay for the next date. Like, why it gotta be a conversation?
exactly.
Like, hey, I'm gonna pay for the first 3 days, and you pay for this date, and you, like, why it gotta be?
Because
That?
realistically, a lot of
like we're doing a
women are
class
not
project
doing
or something,
that.
like-
It's more rare for women to want to go in their pocketbook. than
And that's
just
what I'm
go-
saying, though.
Because
So
they
it comes back
pop.
down to this, right? I always say the person that
No.
engages in the that initiates the activity should be the one to pay.
I do
Don't
that.
ask
That's
me
true.
to come out my
That's
house
true.
and you expect me to pay. I want
I
to see
agree.
you.
That's-
Because if you
I
want to
agree.
see me, then
Yo,
then,
I
you
never
can
thought
see
of
me.
that.
Anytime I've
I never thought
initiated
of
a
that. You got a
date,
point.
anytime I've initiated a date, I paid for the date because I initiated it.
I'm like, if you want to see me, you can see me. If you want to go do an activity, then you can pay for that activity.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Because I don't understand that. If you want to come see me, you can just pull up to the crib for all that.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
If you want me to go pick you up, I'll pick you up to take you back to my crib. We could do that. I don't got to spend no money on that. Or if anything, a little pizza in the crib, some Domino's, call it a day. You feel me?
Talking
But
like a real nigga.
like, you feel me? But don't ask me, yo, I want to go to the movies. I want to go to dinner. You got dinner money? You got
Nah, because let's be
money?
listen. I'm about to tell a lot of females. I'm not gonna generalize all of us, but a lot of women, in my experience of what I've seen, my experience, because y'all like to go crazy. Women dead be doing the whole. I want to go out to eat because they don't got no money for food and they just want a meal. So
That's
they're
a
like,
fact.
let me just go with this guy, get
That's
me
a
a free
fact.
food, get me some free food, and I get to eat tonight. That's basically what it be.
I
Fact.
know it do.
a
And at
fact.
some point, I'm like, I've made that joke. I'm like, I'm not about to be the free food nigga in your phone.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You got all these niggas in your DMs talking about niggas be on my body. So ask one of these niggas that be on your body to go send you some money for some
Because
food.
let's be like, if a man goes to a woman and says, "Yo, I want to go to the movies. You want to pay?" They're gonna look at the man like he's a bum.
Like we pop.
Because at what point too, girls love to say, like, for example, you ask a girl, I don't know, to go make a meal for you. I'm not your wife. That's wifey. So all right, when I start saying, yo, I'm hungry. Can you send me some money? I'm not your man. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not sending you money for. Go ask your dad. Go ask your mom. The fuck?
It's a sugar daddy era.
Type shit.
Is you gonna give up that sugar? Is what you need to ask next.
You know what I'm saying? Let's
Thank
be
you.
What you
real.
gonna do for this change?
And even
What
that,
about
right? I'm not even
cheeks?
trying to be on some pick me ass shit. Me personally, I'm not some overly horny ass nigga. I'm not saying they're expecting sex super duper fast. But at some
I
point, and
Say that one more time in the mic.
I am.
at some point, bro, When are you gonna kind of realize, yo, I ain't fucked, and we went out like 4 times, and I paid every single time. Like, so you think this about to just continue on? What am I getting out of this? I'm wasting gas. Depending on what the shorty is, I'm wasting toll. I'm wasting money on the dates. And I didn't
but
get nothing.
If the vibe is good, then you
preaching
don't
right
gotta
now,
get
gay.
no booty.
Like,
If the
bro.
vibe is nice.
Like,
you
bro,
preaching
not for nothing. I'm like, I don't care how good your vibe is. There's a lot of girls with vibes out there. A vibe that could have got me to third base by now.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then you don't go out with her again.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
Because that's your choice. You
ain't
choose to
gotta
keep
tell me
going out with the
twice.
girl knowing she ain't give you no cootie.
I'm
That's
just
on you.
saying, for me personally, my dating experience, it just feels like a thing that is it's a continuation, bro. It keeps happening. It's like, yo, bro, I'm tired of girls that's going through it, midlife crisis, you struggling, you broke. I want to hear none of that. Bitches love saying, I want to meet it. Oh, why I can't go from DMs to DR? Because y'all don't have no money for DR. Y'all barely got passports. Don't get me started on that.
Let me
That's
say
another
this,
one,
because
bro.
listen, what you are is what you attract, and that's probably what it is. You need to still work on something, maybe.
Maybe I do.
Because if you keep attracting the same women constantly, it's something you doing wrong. That's accountability.
But this
for
is
that.
the part that's crazy to me because, like I said, I took accountability when I was the one seeking out. Now it's God sending His law of attraction to me, bro.
Okay, but you gotta scout them a little better or something, because it's not making sense. You doing something wrong.
God has put the save a whole complex.
Because like in my case, the situations where it was fucked up on me, I had to take accountability. Like, yo, I really was not paying attention in some of those situations, and I allowed myself to be in that.
But I took the proper steps. I took my break. You ran into yours because you don't fucking take breaks.
What?
So you ran into yours because you don't fucking take breaks.
First off, I've had good niggas in my life. I just don't be wanting them. Let's be
Right.
real. I've had good niggas in my life, and you know that.
Type shit.
Okay, so I know what the fuck I be doing. I learn from it, and I keep it pushing. I see a one red flag, that's it. That's my one red flag is enough for me. I used to be the one that collect the flags, put them in my back pocket. Now, one red flag, you fuck off.
Damn.
That's how you get over that. Yes, one, and that's it for me.
Just one. She not lying, bro, because it's about to be a cold blooded.
I just live life, man.
Cause bro, I mean, this probably gonna trickle down.
I was about to say some heavy shit, but I'm gonna keep it very professional.
This is gonna probably trickle down to later topic in this conversation, but it's just I would like to find commitment, right? Like I don't want.
You're not gonna find it
So
on
you
Instagram.
want a wife?
Of course.
You're not gonna find it on Instagram.
I want a
So
wife.
stop
bro.
going for these.
Go.
IG
You know what you need?
joints.
Okay, for
I
example,
don't, bro.
I don't know if
Yes,
you heard
you
of the
do.
lady, the sprinkle
I mean, a man.
Listen, I don't know if you heard of the sprinkle girl. She'll give women advice on what they should do. Sprinkle. She'll be like sprinkle at the end of everything she says. She'll tell women go to a sports bar, go to play golf, things like that to meet rich white men or whatever the case may be. Then maybe men need to do the same thing. Go to certain places where you can meet certain
Hold on,
women.
look what they telling.
Instagram and the club, you're not gonna find a woman that wants
Look
to
what they
commit.
telling the woman to go. Where all the rich niggas is at.
Okay,
That's the
niggas
issue.
need to do the same thing.
But that's the issue.
Go inside go bag the receptionist at the doctor's office, the dentist's office, something like that. A bitch with a 9 to 5. Go in the bank, get the teller. Like, that's the things you need to be
Niggas
going
already
after.
do that.
You be doing that?
I'll be trying.
Nope.
Okay, so shut up. I'm
I
talking
would
about.
though. I would though.
Nah, but it
I'll
makes
bag
more
a girl that
sense,
work at
yeah.
McDonald's.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually,
You
that's cap
wildin'.
too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, McDonald's you wildin'. McDonald's you wildin'.
I didn't have
McDonald's
one.
you wildin'. No.
She's getting a bag. Well, not a bag, but she's grinding. For me.
At this big age, nobody should be working at
I
McDonald's.
mean, everybody's situation different.
We don't job shame, Patty.
I'm not job
At least she's
shaming.
getting
It's
money.
just reality.
At
At
least-
our age.
At least she's
it's
getting
my
money
first
compared
job
to
was
a girl that not
McDonald's.
getting
Ain't no
money.
shaming on McDonald's, but at our age, nobody should be working at McDonald's.
At Home Depot.
I guess. But McDonald's, come on now. I'm not putting on no McDonald's shit.
All right, but you're missing the point. At least she's getting to some money compared to a girl that just sit home on IG, have
Nah, I
a
hear what
little
you're saying.
ring camera.
But what I'm saying is, if you,
Ring
want a certain,
camera.
if you
Fucking-
want a certain caliber of
said
a
ring
woman,
camera.
he said he wants
Ring
to
light.
settle down with a woman that got her shit together. You want a certain caliber of a woman, you have to go certain places. Go to like a dealership, a car dealership. Go to places where you know women is making money,
Bet.
and go from there.
I bet.
I think that's cap. At least for the experience I've had, because I done had the hospital shorties too. They be in the same bullshit.
No. The
bro.
RNs, the LPNs, they be thotties. I'm sorry, I'm telling on y'all. They be thotties.
Grey's
The travel
Anatomy
nurses,
cheeks.
they be traveling to some dick. No,
Yo.
I'm talking.
They fucking doctors and all types of shit.
Like, you gotta be on your ass. Nah, they really talk about it, bro. Y'all nurses
Nah,
that
them
be
nurses,
fucking everybody,
nurses,
bro.
nurses
Them
are
nurses
too
be fucking
busy.
everybody,
Nurses be
bro.
too busy.
Outside they be buying them tight ass fucking scrubs. Y'all be
Fuck
thinking
the
y'all
nurse. Go
slick.
for the doctor. Fuck that.
They be fucking their doctors too.
Bag
That's why
the
they be telling you
doctor.
they got overtime. They ain't got no overtime, bro. They be lying to y'all. Them extra shifts. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Niggas be lying, bro. But anyway, besides the point, man. I just want to get my rant off, all right? I'm a red pill shit from here on out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a red pill nigga. I'm not a goofy nigga like them other niggas that y'all be
Can you
watching,
describe
but
what a red pill is? I hear people say it all the time.
it's a misogynistic alpha male community. I think that's the best way to describe it.
I
That
thought
men,
the red pill was the horny.
So basically, men that have mommy issues, daddy issues,
type shit, but I don't got no
insecure,
mommy and
little
daddy
penises.
issues. Y'all be safe.
Got
though.
it.
But
Got it. Okay.
it be the men that believe that we are the prize and that like men rule the world.
Their mother didn't show them
Do you
affection as a
think you're
child.
the prize?
Their mother didn't show them affection as a child. Pretty
I'm a
much.
red pill
Okay,
nigga,
got
now, bro.
it.
I ain't gonna
Yo.
lie.
You need to stop saying that because you grew up in a loving home with two parents. Stop
I did
saying
grow up
that
in a
shit.
loving home.
So you know we're not doing
But there's-
that.
Yeah, was the best.
I look at it like red pill and blue pill is kind of like politics in a sense, right?
What's blue pill now?
All right,
Explain that.
it's just basically the opposite, right? You know, it's all for one for all. Everyone loves each other type shit. No, there's no prizes. We're all equal in this world.
Well, then that's me. Then I'm blue.
know.
You red. I'm blue. Let's do it. Come on.
But here's the problem, and this is what
Let's
I'm
get
saying.
into topics.
I don't. Let me preface it with this. I'm not a full red pill nigga. I'll be joking, but I see what they be feeling, or I see what their point of view sometimes. I understand it because it'd be shit like this. It'd be girls that will look you dead in your face. Even back to what you said, the whole prize thing, right? Hey, yo, we need to stop acting like every relationship is not a reacher and it's not a settler, bro. Somebody in that relationship is settling, right? So yes, it sounds good to say there's no prize in a relationship. That's fucking bullshit. Somebody makes more money and is more of an asset to that other person than the other person type shit.
I would agree
Someone's
in
an
the past.
asset
I
and
don't
someone's
agree.
a liability, and then y'all can either work y'all way to y'all both assets or vice versa. So, but to have this idea that, oh, you guys are just together and no one's a prize because there's no getting some fucking bullshit, bro. Somebody's initially taking an L when y'all first get together. It's for that person to say, yo, I want to be with you, build with you, and we become something as one together.
I'm gonna
Type
disagree.
shit.
See what y'all
I'm gonna
women did to
disagree.
my boy?
I'm gonna disagree.
Got him bugging out right now.
I'm gonna disagree.
Just
I think
being
that
honest, bro.
I'm gonna disagree. I feel like I used to have that idea where I used to always be like, I want a man that likes me more than I like them. I used to have that mentality until certain situations happened in my life, and I realized you have to people could be equal for each other. You just gotta learn what the both people. You have to. How do I describe it? You gotta basically help each other, like you just said the opposite of. You have to help each other. You have to come together and like each other the same. That's the only way it'll work. When one person feel like they're the prize, they're gonna start getting in their bag, acting like they the shit, and the other person gonna feel like they're not being treated well. So you have to be equal.
Like I said, bro, I'm tired of being a girl's first good nigga. That's another problem too. How shorty, she gonna kill me when she sees it. I don't even give a fuck. Yo, she said she looked at that menu. So I ain't gonna lie, I want to go here, but I think it's expensive. Like I looked at that menu, bro. I seen meals for like $20, $18. I chuckled.
But women be telling on themselves. Women be telling on themselves with that. I don't think a woman should ever let a man know that she's never had something nice.
Now, granted, I'm not some Ben Baller ass nigga. I'm not a rich nigga, but I'm like, yo, you dead ass. I'm saying the thing like when you say expensive to me, I'm thinking the SDK prices, the prime catch. You know what I mean? The Ruth Chris prices. $20 for a meal. Your ex said that was expensive. If you don't get out of my face with this shit, bro, respectfully, I'm like, I don't know. She's like, I don't know. It's a little triggering for me. Yeah, say that you dealt with broke niggas. I was saying you dealt with broke niggas, bro. Just say it with your chest at this point. I think bitches be fucking. Actually, let me fix my words because I definitely want this to be a clip, and I don't want them to curve me for saying the B word. I think women need to start poking out their chest and say, yes, I date bum ass men. Just start saying it. It was a mistake. It was a problem, and it won't happen again. But for y'all to always act like y'all are the most top tier, I picked the best women when your history is dead ass trash. Let's really talk about it, bro. If this is NBA, y'all be having terrible draft picks. Y'all mess up the draft every single year, bro. Every year, bro. I'm telling you, I'm in my Birkin this episode, bro. Word to my mother, bro.
Now you're bad right now, bro.
Word to my mother, bro. Like she said, take accountability,
Yo.
bro. But they always want to be like, guys are fumbling me. No one's fumbling you, bro. You was caught and niggas seen what was wrong and I'm gonna get up out of Dodge because this is not it. This is respectfully not it, bro. Take accountability, bro. Accountability. Take accountability, bro.
I mean, listen, you can say there's nothing wrong with what you said, but you need to we keep coming into this issue. You keep putting everything on women.
Yo.
Men be having trash ass females too. What
They
about
do.
that? Like, stop putting it all on women. It's equal.
But it's
men and women equally be doing
All right,
stupid
so that's what I'm
shit.
saying. All right, so say it to the men too. Take accountability. Everyone needs to take accountability. I'm talking about myself
That's all
right
I'm
now.
saying.
And myself, I keep dealing with the women that are not where they supposed to be.
So take accountability.
So stop
You
going
want
after
women to
them,
take
bro.
accountability? You take
But that's what I'm
accountability.
saying. I don't
You
go
pick
after them.
trash
They're
ass
coming to me
women.
now, and they still look like that.
You pick trash ass women. You need to take accountability. Just like you just went on women 2 seconds ago. Get on yourself. Look in the
Bro,
mirror.
how many trash women is there though? Goodness
How many
gracious.
trash men are there?
Let me talk about it because I was talking to my mans. I was talking to my mans. I'm not even gonna say his name, but shout out my mans, right? We was playing Xbox. I talked to all of them niggas, bro. Both of my sons got really good jobs. One's an engineer. One works for have good job in the same bracket, bro. He's like, yo, bro, I went out with this girl, same problem. This bitch, it's the exact same issues amongst all of my friend group. So it can't just be me. And they're having the exact same issue. Bitches be broke.
you and your
bitches
friends
don't want to come out their pocket. And when bro, my man's got mad because some girl was like, bro, he just told me literally an hour ago before this podcast. The girl went out with him and she got mad because bro didn't want to buy her some underwear. I don't know I think it was in like Target or some shit. I don't know. She literally asked the nigga, she said, bro, you don't want to pay for my underwear? And he was like, it's not even the fact that you asked you to buy your underwear. It's the fact that why can't girls just be like, yo, I'm fucked up, I don't got it right now. Can you just get this for me? He was tight at the fact that she dead ass was getting mad at the fact that like he was supposed to be obligated to pay for this. For some fucking underwear,
So
bro.
now we buying underwears, bro?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't
These bitches be
listen.
broke, bro.
The last
Bro,
part of it,
bro.
I do agree that that's weird for somebody to want you to buy their
Y'all niggas
drawers.
find
Get
these
it?
joints at,
But
bro.
at the end of the day, it just sounds like to me,
Underwear is
you and your
crazy,
friend group,
man.
y'all need to come together and write out what y'all problems are and figure it out because y'all keep choosing these whack ass women. That's
I'm gonna say that right now.
If you just want to, I'm sorry, I cannot let you sit
How we
here
choosing them
and
if they
get
right
on
there?
women. You cannot get on women and say women pick trash ass men when you and your friend group you just admitted pick trash ass women.
We don't pick trash ass women, bro. We just bad girls and y'all all keep falling in the
and we
same
just
category.
and men just bag us and end up being bumps sometimes. That's just what it be sometimes.
Listen, man, all I
Same
know
thing.
is
It's
that-
equal. Both sides. You can't help it.
I don't think it's equal. It's not equal.
You
Actually,
cannot
it's very
say
much
that.
not
You
equal.
cannot say out your mouth that women choose trash men, but then turn around and say that you
Women
don't
do
choose
choose
trash
trash
women.
men. Women
Y'all
choose absolutely
bag
trash
us
men.
more than we bag y'all. So you chose the woman. We didn't choose the man.
You really want it?
It's rare for a woman to bag a man.
I'm really about to get your shit off. Cause I'm really about to get in my bag. All right, back in my Birkin. Listen, Patty, I don't know
Say
where
what
this
you
part cut
said
off.
again.
Yeah,
Say
so
what
we're
you said
gonna
again.
bring this back, right? Sorry for the people off camera. Minor intermission, you know. So Patty was basically saying that niggas pick the exact same. Well, men pick the exact same. Women pick the exact same as men, and men pick the exact same as women, whatever the case is.
Absolutely. Yes,
I'm saying
absolutely.
I'm saying that's cap in my personal experience. You want to know why too? You don't understand how many, like I said on every episode, right? I'm the double back king. You don't understand how many girls have double backed after they've had terrible baby daddies. You know how much girls I've known prior to having kids that I ran down on? They had a kid and now they back in the picture now. Oh, I wonder what the fuck happened. I ain't changed. I'm the same nigga still.
But did you let them back in?
Of course.
Then you're the problem.
Listen,
Take
man.
accountability. You're the problem.
I'm killing regardless.
You're the problem.
That's the nigga in me. I gotta kill. The kill ain't changed.
At the end of the day, it is more. Men are bagging women way more than women are bagging men. So y'all are choosing these women. So take accountability for the fact that y'all choosing horrible women.
We are, but that's
Our frustration comes from the fact that it be the nigga that beg us that want to be that. They be waiting for years to get our attention. We finally
here we
give them
go.
attention,
You
and
gotta
then
give me
they
that.
be nice for the first couple of weeks, first couple of months, then start showing their ass. That be the problem. Niggas be fucking lying.
Yeah, I don't do the same thing.
Women do it too. I'm not taking that away from y'all. Women do it as well, but I'm just saying it's equal. I just don't think it should be one over the other.
But it's the same thing I told you about-
Equally, people make poor decisions.
It's the same thing I told you about episode 18, my love. We do it because I'm trying to secure. Alright? That is why we are
when it
doing
comes
it,
on
bro.
to settling down, the fact that you have not been able to do so with the women because that you've been seeking is because they're horrible. You're
They
choosing
are.
wrong. There's
They are.
something you doing wrong too.
First off, I'm probably never gonna find it because, like I said, my number one thing is finances, and women be broke.
That's true. Men, y'all be, but niggas be faking it, but women be faking it too.
You told me
Equally.
I'm crazy at a point in time because I said I want a 6-figure woman, and you said that's unrealistic. How?
That's not
Women be bums. I'm gonna just be real.
And exactly. So now you're telling me, you're telling men they have to obtain a standard, but now that I have a standard, you're telling me that
I'm
standard is a
saying-
little crazy.
As far as you wanting a 6-figure woman when if you're not making 6 figures and you want a 6-figure woman, I feel like that's unrealistic. People should date what's within their bracket. If I make $40,000 a year, the person should be making $40,000 a year. It's equal, becoming equal together, and we're equal. There's nobody feeling like they're the prize.
Nah, I'm not
Nobody
jacking
feeling
it.
like
I'm
they're
not
less
jacking
than. Everybody's
you
equal.
gonna
That's
say-
how you feel you should do it.
You talking about brackets? So then why would a broke shorty think they could fuck with a nigga that got money?
That's not fair. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. I think you
Score
should
one
stand.
on the pick-me
I think
board.
you should stay in your lane. If I know that I cannot afford a nigga, the nigga live in a penthouse in Manhattan.
So tell them that. Stay in your lane. She said,
Okay,
stay in your
I
lane.
agree. Stay in the
If
lane.
you
Stay in your
pop,
lane.
Don't come around me.
Stay
If
in
you
your
pop.
lane. Stay in your lane. Men stay in your lane. Women stay in your lane. If you know the man live in a penthouse in Manhattan, you live in your mama basement. Stay in your lane.
All right,
And if you
age-
broke,
It's
stop
not
dating.
fair.
At this age,
and if
we
you broke,
should
stop
not-
dating.
niggas
Like
should not
date
be
when you
explaining
are
shit, bro.
prepared to date. If you know you only got $20 in your account, maybe sit this one out, get you a job, save a little bit, and then go back out there.
No cap, because I'm stamping it, bro. If you ain't got no money to bring to the table, then bring some ass, bro. But stop acting like niggas is bugging the fuck out for wanting pussy, bro.
There's nothing
Because you
wrong
ain't
with-
got nothing else to offer. You ain't got nothing else to offer. If you not coming to the table with some cash, bring some
And
ass,
my
bro.
thing is,
Gangsta.
if you don't got the money, just sell it. Sell it.
So what?
You want to give it to the nigga for free anyway? Just sell your cat.
Want to do OnlyFans? Hit me up.
Sell your cat. I look at it this way. Sell your cat.
Discord
you
coming soon.
sitting on 2,000 easily. Sell your cat.
Yo.
I hate when bitches be like, I just want a free meal from a nigga. Me, I'm not getting no free meal from a nigga. Give me some money then. If that's the case, sell it. Sell it.
Just
I don't
tired.
like how
I'll
that
say
shit
me personally. I'm just tired of being the double back when you know you fucked up.
Stop letting the bitches double back. Fuck them. Have standards. Fuck them. If they didn't want you the first time, fuck them. Because clearly you know why
You're
they're
right.
doing it. They seen that you do things for other women.
Right.
They see that you that nigga. They see you got your shit together. And they trying to run back now because the nigga hurt their feelings.
Thank
Fuck
you.
you.
Feel
Fuck
me?
that nigga. Suck my dick. That's what you need to say. Period.
Neighborhood. No.
Period. Like,
That's a fact though.
and the niggas, this is to niggas. Stop running down on a female, harassing her for years. She finally give you attention and you want to act like a fucking psychopath. Fuck you. Fucking weirdo.
Damn, I'm not trying to get beside myself, you know? That's all I'm like. I'm trying to get beside myself. Listen, yeah, let's just preface all this before we gotta hop on to the next topic. Listen, bro. If you broke, stay to yourself. You do not gotta
Get your
disturb
money up.
nobody else. Get your money up, not your funny up. Stay to yourself, bro. And like I said again, if you ain't got no cash, you better bring some ass, bro.
And I think in general, everybody, I
Gangsta.
think
Bring
our
them chicks over
generation,
here,
we're
baby.
evolving. Listen, women, we ask for this. We ask for men to be more emotional. We ask for men to be more, in tune with their feelings. This is what comes with it. Niggas is gonna have standards now.
Oh.
So we have to come up to the level of where they at and understand that they have standards now. It's just what it
yeah.
is. We can't have the same shit back in the days. Happy wife, happy life. That shit is cut. It's happy spouse, happy
15
house.
points, 7 rebounds on a pick me
know.
score. Oh, yes. I like to see that. Because you actually, that's a perfect transition what I want to talk about, too. Yes. To double back of what she just said, men have feelings, too. So that is
Men are
another
evolving.
conversation that we have today. Why do women ask men to disclose how they feel internally and they're not ready for when a man is actually emotionally intelligent for them?
What you mean?
As in, don't ask a man, like, throw a conversation of have you ever cried in front of your girl, right? The minute a man does it,
He's
now
a
you
bitch.
look at him a little
He's
funny.
weak.
Yeah, you look at him a little different. He's weak. Oh, he a bitch ass because I seen him cry in front of me. Or you look at him different like, oh, he's a man. How you can see him crying?
I think my wisdom came from me watching a lot of Iyanla, if I'm gonna be real. And Iyanla, I never forget this one episode. Listen here, John Doe. Don't be over there sucking your teeth. There was this one episode where Iyanla, right? This man was crying, and she was like to the wife, "What you gonna do now that your husband's crying?" She was like, "Oh, I just want to take it away from him. He's sad." And she was like, "No, stop doing that. When a man is crying, you tell him thank you for being open with me, and you let him have his moment, and you respect him, and you don't make sure in this moment that he had, you don't ever throw it back in his face." And that shit sat with me. So I'm like, yo, if a man ever do that with me, I'm never gonna be the one to throw it back in his face. Cause I've seen that happen too many times with women. They say they want a man to be in tune with their feelings. The man start crying, and he's a bitch. He's weak. He's this. He's that. She don't have respect for him. I think that shit is fucked up.
And then we do all that just for them to use in the future on us. Oh yeah, I was fucking with this guy.
And we cry
He was
all
crying.
the time.
He was telling me about this, that. Nah, bro. You can't be open with every shorty you meet, bro.
It's true. It's true.
Bro, I had one of my mans tell me, bro, he was like, y'all never do it again. I'll never do it again. I asked him, I said, yo, bro, what happened? He was like, bro, I had this one shorty, and I don't know, I forgot what he told me that, like, obviously just brought him to that point, bro. He's like, y'all cried. And I forgot however long it took. They got into an argument, and she threw that shit against him. And he was like, that was a while ago, like, years ago, but he was like, never again. Now, obviously, that girl's his ex now, but he's like, to this day, his current girl will be like, yo, I've never seen you cry, whatever. He's like, bro, I swear to God, on everything I love, everyone could die around me right now. If my girl wants to see me cry, she's never going to. I will go in my car or I'll walk down the street before I show my girl I will cry.
I mean, that's unfortunate.
And that's real. That is unfortunate because why men gotta do that.
I've never been in no
Feels that way.
situation like that where I have to cry and all that, cause I don't be open like that with women, bro. Like I
think
feel
that's
like
why
if you're
it's
not my
important to
girlfriend
know.
or my wife, there's no need for you to know a lot about me. Cause it's just a temporary vibe.
But like you said earlier,
Temporary
if you
vibe.
want a
Temporary
relation,
vibe.
if you want a relationship with a person, you should be healed somewhat, where you're able to be that person for that person. But you got to find a person that's on that level too.
But that's why it's getting me mad too, because that's another thing too. Like them little, I guess, they call them little late night conversations, little heart to hearts. And like girls be wanting to get deep and have these type of conversations. Like, what kind of made you the man you are today? Or why do you act that way? I'm like, I'm not about to have these conversations with you because I'm not about to disclose certain things.
Be careful with that.
And we don't go nowhere.
Be careful with that, because some
That's
women,
my whole
I'm gonna be
point.
real.
Temporary,
I've
bro.
seen it. Some women use that as ammo, like you said, to throw it back in your face.
a
I'm gonna
fact.
be. In my experience, one thing I've noticed: men rarely throw it back in a female's face, the thing she's come to him and said, than when a woman does it to a man. Women do it way quicker than a man will ever do it. I've
Patty
seen
for
it.
3.
I'm just saying, I've seen it. Like, the man would then be holding back, like, the shit he could say. I would literally be witnessing it. And the woman would be like, that's why you ain't have no clothes, you ain't have no shoes, you're a broke ass bitch, your mama died. Like, all type of crazy shit. And the man would just be sitting there holding it, not saying nothing. And he could violate with one thing and never say nothing.
That part, I can really violate. Don't get me
for
started.
real, though.
The things I know about some of my exes, tough. Listen, bro.
I learned from early.
Gotta keep it
Words,
P.
you cannot take your words back. So I'm
Gotta
very
keep it P.
careful what I say to men. Like, and I don't want to be the reason that man, back
And that's why it makes it. And that's why it's kind of confusing now, because it's like, all right, now that you want to dive into the dating scene, you want to take somebody serious. It's like, at what point do I cross that threshold? I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to tell you nothing because I don't even know this is gonna go nowhere. I don't need you to know all X, Y, and Z about me if we're not gonna become serious. But then again, I don't want it to be like we're not getting serious because you are not finding a way to become vulnerable with me. No, so where is the in between, and where do I find that lane?
In general, when it comes to love, you gotta trust. Love comes with trust. It's hand in hand. You gotta trust the person in order to feel that for that person, to feel that love. You can't feel love without trust. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The Libra in us, I fall in love in like 2 days, but I also fall out of it just as fast.
I fall in love in a day. I'm going by tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
Here for a good time, not a long time, baby girl.
You harlot!
Yeah,
like, bro, no funny, bro. And I wanted to add on to that too because I want to talk about the topic of marriage, right? So there's multiple things I want to talk about.
Oh shit!
I want to talk about the topic of marriage now. As we're recording this today, the Cam Newton interview came out.
I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I thought I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
by how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
about
to
your
bring
wife.
him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just
because my point is this: my desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it. I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
Fuck him.
Don't
Don't let me get in my bag about his ass.
What you do?
Because that's a motherfucker I can't stand.
I didn't watch the whole interview, but I did put a little spark note to talk about what he said, because he was like, somebody retweeted it. They was like, he has 2 parents that have been married for 30 years. But he was saying basically on how he doesn't want to get married right now. He doesn't believe in marriage, and like he's kind of like frightful of it. And I even pressed the clip or watch the clip all the way, but I'm going to take the lovely guess. Before y'all kill me, I ain't do no research this episode, so let me rock. But I was just like, yo, I feel like he's coming from a place of the more successful you are in life, the more, at least as a man, the more successful you are, you kind of don't want to be married because you're scared of everything you could lose in case of divorce happens.
That's
and
not
I feel
why.
like
He's coming from a place of manipulation, narcissism, and he's a fucking asshole. That's where that shit is coming from. He keeps. I'm on the lady's side that was going against him about him creating broken homes. He's mad manipulative. I watch a lot of his interviews. I had to stop watching them. He was getting me tight because he'll sit there and be talking to a person, and they be going in on him, and he has his way with words and his way with manipulating the person to where they end up on his side at the end of the conversation every time. That nigga's a narcissist. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, I know his last BM was trying to jack that. Like, she was like, I'll never be a BM. I remember seeing like old clips about that shit, and then she ended up becoming like his 3rd BM. And to know that they're not together today, it's crazy. And I did agree with the little doctor lady that I'm like, she was like, yeah, he creates broken homes. I said, I've been saying that with him and the Cannon shit. I'm like, that shit of just having kids it's just weird.
It's
like, why are
selfish.
you doing that?
That's what the money is.
But I
That's
also
what money do,
we gotta
bro.
hold the women accountable for letting them do it. Not loving yourself, you'll settle for anything.
And like he just said, right, it's the money. So they was like, yo, I forgot what they said. They was like,
Money
that man
and
worth
daddy
X amount of
issues.
millions of dollars. Whatever
money
girl
and
Cam
daddy
Newton
issues.
want, he gonna have, bro. He's always gonna have a girl. No one's gonna tell Cam Newton no. At least no woman, bro. This is why men feel like the bag is always the thing
you
that
say
matters
no
at the end
woman?
of the day. No one's gonna turn
I'm
him
that
down.
one woman. I would tell that motherfucker, no, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Fuck you.
Nowadays.
I can't stand a manipulative man. He's mad manipulative. The fact that he can have all them kids with them women, Nick Cannon and him are manipulative. That's the only way you were able to finesse a woman to do that for you. You're manipulative.
How you know the woman didn't
And the
want
woman had low value. Because if she valued herself, she would never settle for that. Why would you want to create a broken home? I put it on both of them, the man and the woman. Both of them.
I mean, logically speaking, some of these baby moms could just be like, I make more money just watching this kid than you do going to work every day. So maybe that could be a reason. Stupid. But.
The kid's going to grow up fucked up.
Baby mama.
Kids need both parents in the home. Kids need both parents in the home.
So
Your
you
child's gonna grow up with a deficit, like the woman said in the
We
damn
spoke about on
interview.
previous episode. There is women out there that will literally say, "I don't have to work no
They
more
fine
because I
with it.
make so
And
much
that's
money in child
crazy.
support."
That's
Bro, we in a
crazy.
generation of laziness, bro.
That's a fact. Everybody trying to get quick money.
Look at Bow Wow baby mama. She just had a kid with Trayvon Diggs, bro. So it's Trayvon Diggs, Future, and Bow Wow. She don't gotta work again, bro.
She don't ever gotta work, bro.
Now, that's a lot of them, bro.
And she
Future,
just as
another
selfish too, because why the fuck you keep having all these kids knowing they don't got no damn daddy?
Is that Future?
Well, they got a daddy, but they're not in the house. What's her
Future?
name? The girl you just talking about?
I don't know her name, but it's Bow Wow baby mama. and
I
shit.
will go. I do want to jump in the future though. I ain't even this is a pivot, but like this is where I am gonna hold men accountable too, because men are weird. This whole Future versus Russell Wilson thing, and everyone be team Future, like that's mad weird to me, bro. You getting mad at a man that he stepped up. He wanted to play stepdad, I guess, because, you know, only the internet frowns upon being a step parent for some weird reason. None of y'all niggas, once again, have bitches, but niggas love saying, oh, you're weird for being a step parent. Neither here nor there. Niggas want to frown upon a man that makes a... I ain't gonna pocket watch. I don't know who makes more money who, but Russell Wilson makes a lot of freaking money. He's a successful quarterback. And, bro, he got Sierra, bro. Sierra's not a badge on to have. But everyone to be Team Future, man, you're a weirdo for watching somebody else's kids. What?
I
That
feel
sound
bad. I feel
crazy,
bad
bro.
for step
A
parents.
lot of
Let me
niggas
tell you
think
why
they
I feel
Future.
bad for step parents. A lot of the times with step parents, they take care of the child, raise the child, feed the child, do all these things, and then when the child has something happen in their life, like sweet 16, wedding, things like that, the biological father will pop up and get to walk the daughter down the aisle, but the stepfather then damn near pay for the wedding. I think that's so fucked up. Like a lot of step parents do not get enough credit that they should get, because they're having to deal with all that shit. The biological parent gets to get everything, but you did the work for it.
Type shit. Listen, man, comes with the life, man.
No, it
Comes with the
doesn't.
life.
Motherfuckers, I don't play that shit.
Do y'all want to get married?
Of course.
If I want to get married, and when I get married, I would expect my husband to adopt my kids or something, right? They have a dad, their dad's around, but if their daddy don't do shit and he's doing everything, it's not fair that he should be able to pop up randomly at the end and be like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm the biological dad. I could do whatever." I don't think that's
the dad's
fair.
gonna be cool with letting
It's not
the
up to
stepdad
him.
adopt? What you mean?
I'm saying if he's not doing anything for my kids, and he's not, if a man is not doing for his kids, he should not be able to just pop up at the end just because
a
he
fact.
gave the
I
seed.
respect that.
That's not fair.
That's a fact.
And I'm gonna definitely say that right now on record. Y'all baby daddies be weird. That is the number one problem I be having. This whole like, don't have this nigga around my child. Or just in general, like, why you talking to that nigga, bro? Why are you mad that I'm doing the things that you're supposed to be doing?
Yo,
Or stay
you know
with the
what's funny?
mom.
You know
If
what's
you
funny?
give a fuck, stay with the mom. You
know
don't want a
what's
nigga
funny?
to be around your kids, stay with the mom.
Exactly.
I came across a vid the other day. Some nigga took his stepson to the barbershop. I don't know if y'all seen it. You seen that?
I seen that video.
He
I
took
know
his
exactly
stepson
what
to
you
the
talking
barbershop.
about.
The dad pulled up in there. Nigga said, "Yo, why you got my son? Why you bring my son to get a haircut? Who told you to do this and that?" But nigga grabbed his son, and then the nigga, I'm trying to see what the stepdad gonna do. But the nigga moved out the way and shit, and niggas telling him like, "Yo, you let him do that?" He like, "Nah, that's his son. I ain't gonna do nothing." Nigga called the baby moms. Nigga telling her she yelling on the phone. Nigga just grabbed his son, dip, bro.
I'm
I
actually
ain't
so
gonna
glad you
cap.
brought that up.
If I'm a
That video-
stepdad, bro, and I'm taking care of your son, bro, and you not doing shit, I ain't like, we gonna get it on, bro.
I don't blame you.
Gangster,
I don't
bro.
blame you.
Cause you ain't doing shit. You a deadbeat, bro.
I don't blame
It's my
you.
son at this point.
I don't blame you.
I don't
That
care
part.
how y'all feel about that shit, nigga. Eat my dick, nigga. Word up, bro.
I don't
A lot
believe
of y'all
that.
niggas out here be
I'm
dead.
so
Yo,
glad you brought up
it's-
that video, bro.
Yo,
Because I dead sent that out to a couple of my friends, and when I asked them, like, what
Why
do
you
you
send
think?
it to me?
Because I'll find it whenever I find it. I'll send it to you. But yeah, I was like, because I honestly didn't know what he should do too. And that's what I was telling
He
one of my
should've fucked him
homegirls.
up.
I feel like as a
That's all.
man, there's certain thresholds that it no longer becomes a baby mother and baby father thing. Like they're disrespecting me as a man. Like that
Exactly.
that situation.
Facts.
This is beyond that now. Now this is a
fact.
man to man thing. And I feel like a lot of women, especially baby mothers in that situation, they be like, oh, they'll. Depending on who you're dealing with, they might get mad that you beat up their baby father. Like,
I
why did you
wouldn't.
put hands on him? Why did you
Beat
do
his
that?
ass. Beat his ass.
But that's what I'm saying is like you. So I guess he probably felt like it was one of those situations where like it's a lose lose. Because if I get it on with him, she gonna be why you fought him. But if I didn't get it on with him, now it's like the conversation
Nah,
they
but she
had
was
where she's
yelling.
like, why you letting him
He had
take
it on
the
speaker
kid?
and she was yelling at the actual dad on the phone. I don't know exactly what you're saying, but she yelling at the nigga like, you feel me? Bro, I don't care, bro. I don't care what you think. I don't care what's lose-lose. If I raise the kid, bro,
Exactly.
and I'm taking
I
fully care of
agree.
him, bro, yo, I'm not gonna cap, bro. I've been in a situation where I was playing stepdaddy, like car seat in my whip and all that type shit, bro. You feel me? That nigga was like a deadbeat. Like he dipped. As soon as he nutted that, he dipped, bro. Moved out the state and all that. For me? But I ain't gonna lie, where I'm at in life, bro, I know it was kind of temporary, you feel me? So I wasn't really trying to play stepdaddy for too long, you feel me? But, because it was getting to a point, even, like, from her daughter, she wanted to, like, play games on the phone and all types of shit, but I had to sit down and be like, yo, do I really want to play stepdaddy with this girl? Like, if I know I'm not gonna stick around. And after I dipped, like the next day, she had a whole nother man, bro. And I had to tell her, like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, if you know you're gonna be jumping around with different men, stop bringing around your kids, your daughter and shit. For me, but I don't want to say too much because I ain't gonna. They gonna come around me and shit. They gonna come for my head.
I mean, but it was.
I'm not jacking
but
that.
At least you knew you weren't gonna be around long, and you separated yourself.
I mean, I wanted to be around long, but it's just like I'm just not ready for that.
Well, at least it's better you did that than you wasted time.
I know a lot of personally a lot of females that have baby dads are deadbeats, and it's like I should be getting me tight. Like today, some girl, she posted, I'm not gonna say no names, but she posted on her CF today. I don't know if it's a regular store or whatever, but for me, she had a baptism for her daughter, and then she posted like the screenshot, and then she was asking the baby daddy if he's coming to the baptism, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good. Go ahead." I was just like, "Yo, what?"
This is why women
this your
get
daughter,
full custody
bro.
of your kids.
The fuck?
Get full custody of your kids.
I'm good.
Like this your daughter, gay,
Get full
and then
custody of
you
your
talk
kids.
about, "Nah, go ahead. I'm good." Like
Go ahead.
that's the problem with this generation, bro. A lot of niggas grew up with no dads, just grew up
doing
with
the
no
same thing.
like. I don't know who raised niggas, bro. A lot of niggas that was raised baddies in this generation.
But that's why I wanted to pose that question. I'm like, even when it comes to the topic of marriage, what do you think people want to get married for? Do you think that's something that people want to get married because you was just told that was the thing to do when we was
A
younger?
lot of people want to get married because they think it's like just.
I just want to
have.
have a family, and I want a person that can help me as much as I can help them.
So why? But that's what I'm saying. You could do that without being married. So why?
No,
what,
for me,
what signifies
I'm gonna give you one of the reasons why I
want.
want to get married. For me, I know that I want it to be where, God forbid, something happens to me. I don't want it to be an issue when I'm gone, where my family's fighting over money with the person I'm with. Because your family, if I die and I'm just in a house living with a man for years, and I die, my family will have that money. He won't get shit because he's not my husband. He's not like, he doesn't get anything. So for me, I would want the person that was with me to receive something from me.
That's true.
So that's why I
do that
want to
without
get
marriage,
married.
though.
How you do that?
I feel like marriage is just like you basically just telling your partner, yes, I do, and kiss in front of just a crowd.
No, it's more
the
than
same
that.
shit.
Marriage is a business at the end of the day. Marriage is a business too.
It's a legal contract.
Yeah,
so
marriage
the
is a
government can
business.
acknowledge that y'all are legally together.
Bro, I could do that.
But
I could
everything
do
that
in
you
a church
said, you
with
could put in a will.
I could
God
go to
forbid
office
something
and
never
do
happened
that.
to me. I want my
But your family can
belongings
still
to go to
fight.
XYZ.
Your family can still fight. I watched like a case on, I think, Judge Mathis, where the girl was living with the man.
Mathis.
They were engaged in everything. They had 4 kids. She was living in the house when he died. The mom came and said, "You got 30 days. You and them kids, get out the house." And she couldn't fight because at the end of the day, had no legal right to stay in the home. She wasn't his wife. And that was me. I'm
But
like,
things
yo, I would
that
never.
is why you put your name on the mortgage or name on the lease. So that way,
Yeah, but the
put
fact
her
that
name
it
on the
even
lease?
had the fact that it could have been a
Put her name on the
fight.
lease?
yeah, because
But-
if the man bought the house and it was solely in his name, then that's when you have those issues. That's another reason why if y'all buy a house together, it should be you and your girl. And
Yeah,
buy it
but
together.
also even
your
if
name is on the deed.
even if the family could still fight for his half. If y'all not married, the woman they could still fight for his half.
I mean, nigga, go ahead and fight. What, you gonna move in here with me? I just know I'm not going.
But who wants
if
to
I'm
go?
the girl, I'm not going
It
over
saves
here.
you the argument. Like, no, it saves you the argument.
Listen, I mean, you can always technically fight, but like I said, getting things notarized and like I said, wills and all that, that's what kind of backdoors a lot of these conversations. Like,
I think prenups is important. I think all them documents is important when you get married. As long as you have a prenup and you have, everything written out in full detail of what you're gonna do, you'll be fine. But I know I want to get married. That's my goal.
I want to get married, but I have to start. I started second guessing myself recently because I'm not gonna lie.
wanna get
Like I said,
married. I'm good.
with the experiences I've been having, I don't want to play no court game with no girl because I know I'll be ready to crash
That's
out.
why
God
prenups are
forbid I ever
important.
got to that point where like a girl try to slime me out over some bread. All right, whatever. I want to break up with you now and get a divorce. I want to run off with my new guy, so I want to divorce
one
and
of my
take all your
fears.
bread.
You have to prepare. Get a lawyer. Get a prenup. Have everything in the
Why go through
stipulations.
all that, bro?
It's important. You have to have. You have life insurance,
Why
right?
would you
Car
wanna go through all
insurance.
that?
It's like insurance.
What? Did our parents have to do all of that?
They should
They
have.
bagged each other. They had a nice, happy home.
They should
and then
have.
they had kids.
Well, I'm not gonna
Like,
be stupid.
Why
like
I gotta
my
do all this?
parents. I
Lawyer
refuse
this,
to be
lawyer
stupid
that.
like my parents.
Prenup this.
I'm gonna treat my marriage like I treat everything else in my life. I got life insurance. God forbid I die. I'm gonna have a prenup. God forbid my husband try to leave me or we leave each other and he want to take my money. I'll take his prenup.
But that's why I understand the Cam Newton shit because when niggas are saying that whole thing about his parents been married 30 years. Why do you think like that? His parents are not worth $70 million. They don't know what it feels like to be this up.
Yep,
But
yep.
so child support, that don't matter.
What you mean? Like,
He
what-
has mad kids. Child support is a thing. You know that, right?
He's still a millionaire.
So he'll rather
Tyrese
lose
Gibson.
He'll rather lose money for child support up until his child's 21 versus him just a woman getting whatever amount of money, and then after the divorce he could re up on the
Clearly,
money.
none of these entertainers care. All of them pay
That
that,
don't
shit,
make
no
sense.
problem.
That don't make
All of them pay.
sense.
They must be
To me-
making a lot
to
of
me,
money
that
for
makes
them
zero
because they
sense.
all
Child
pay
If you're willing to
investments.
pay child support until a child is 21 years old, you should be okay with losing a little bit of money or getting a fucking prenup like you have sense to have. If you're worth 70 million or whatever you're worth, have enough sense to get a lawyer and get a prenup. So that's not a conversation.
Tyrese ex just did that. She's made a whole video talking about, oh, I don't entertain my exes. You know, I just try to go on my life. You the same one trying to take them to court because she want $40,000 a month. What
What
kid
more
costs
do you
$40,000 a
want from
month?
me?
40 bands a month? Like, bro, what are you talking about?
People, you know what
and
it
Tyrese
is?
is over there online crashing out about it, and everyone's making fun of him. I'm like, I would crash out too. You want $40,000 a month from me?
Well,
For
he's
what?
a dunce if he didn't get a prenup. Prepare yourself. You know where you are in life. You know women want you for your money. Prepare yourself for that. God forbid.
But you shouldn't, like he said, you shouldn't have to do that because it should be out of the covenant of love.
Why do you have life insurance? Why do you have life insurance, Jordan?
Listen, man.
Why do you have car insurance?
They force us, high key, yeah. They definitely force us.
You don't have to have car insurance. You don't have to have life insurance. It's a choice.
I live in New York.
You
I
don't-
legally
you
have
don't
to have car
life
insurance.
insurance though. You
We
don't
do
have to
have-
have.
I don't have life insurance.
It's a
law.
choice.
I don't have life
You don't
insurance.
have to have life
Alright, so
insurance,
car insurance.
but you have it just to protect yourself. God forbid something happen to you, your
I
family.
get what you're
Nah,
saying.
not even that.
But a
You
lot
get
of the
pulled
things that
over
we have
and
is
you drive
either-
without insurance.
I don't
Alright,
have
get out
life
the car.
insurance, and I only have car insurance because the state of New York tells me I have to. That's the reason why I have that shit.
You could ride dirty. Nobody said you have to.
I'm gonna get
You
pulled
choose
over and
to.
they're gonna take my vehicle.
Well,
Nice risk.
Like, that shit don't
If
make
the
no
fact
sense.
that you are, I'm sorry, I hate the fact when I see a lot of people in our generation saying they'll rather have a kid with somebody than get married. That's stupid as fuck. I'd rather marry somebody and we could divorce. Rather, I'm stuck with this fucking kid. Are you crazy? No.
That's true. But then again, that's what he was saying in that interview as well. He was saying like, I want to have more kids.
He's a
He was
fucking
like, I want to
bitch.
just keep like, you know,
Him and his ugly ass
expanding
outfits and his
himself.
stupid ass hair and the damn
Cam Newton said
stupid
he
ass
have more
hat.
kids.
He want to have more kids. He was like, I want to have more and more
And
kids.
the next bitch that does it is stupid. The
What's
next
gonna
bitch that
happen?
does it is stupid.
Yeah, that money
Nikki
talk.
Haley baby mothers is stupid.
That's another
I don't
topic
care.
that I had in there too. Do you think it is kind of backwards to have kids before marriage?
It
Me
is.
personally, I think it is.
If I could go back in time, I would have. If I can go back in time, I would still be a virgin to this day. I would have held my virginity till marriage. I don't care what nobody say. I love my kids, and I would have wanted my children just later on in my life. My kids, of course.
Cap and the
But
reps.
You would
you
have
know?
held your virginity to this.
I would have held my virginity to this day. I kid you not. Niggas is so trash. I would have held my virginity to this day. I would have been virgin to this day if I can go back in time and wait till marriage. And if there's a woman out there, you still a virgin, hold that shit till you get married.
Man, none of y'all
Hold that
virgins. Stop
shit.
capping.
Don't
Hold
do
that
that.
shit.
Don't listen to her.
Hold
Get some
that shit.
experience.
No,
Fight the church
no,
girls.
it's not worth it. Fuck that.
is worth it.
It's
That's
worth
why
it.
now, like, and I know people don't come at me for the whole, I didn't marry my baby daddy, whatever. I met him when I was 15. That's my excuse, whatever. I want to be married before I have more kids. I want my children to have a parent in the home. I want to have a family. I want to build with a person. That's what I want before I add on children.
Alright, but
I'm
what if
I'm
you
not
have
gonna
a-
create more
What if you
broken
have a kid
homes.
with somebody that you feel me a good person, but y'all just not married, but you know he's good with kids.
We can go to the courthouse. As soon as that stick say positive, we going to the courthouse
To do what?
to get married.
Why force?
Going to the chapel and we're going to get
Why
married.
we
You
get?
never hear
Why
the
are you
song?
forcing me to get married?
Well, you forcing me to have this kid? I'm gonna go to the chop shop.
I didn't force you to have a kid. You wanted to. It was a.
Well,
It was planned.
Courthouse or chop shop? Pick one.
Oh, shit.
Pick one.
Chop shop is crazy.
Pick one.
So you going? Are you gonna get married before you have kids, or you don't? Care?
Yes, I would like to get
And
married.
I
before have
agree
kids.
you should do that.
I'm literally at the point in my life right now where I might just be the bougie uncle because I'm not having kids without having a wife. That I refuse to do.
I agree.
So what if you don't find a wife till like you 40?
So what?
Like I
He
just
could
said, I
still-
might-
He could
I'm-
night until whatever.
I might go whatever life I have, not having kids. Then, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Find him a little-
I personally don't care.
I'm not paying child support. I refuse to pay child support.
I personally don't care.
What I'm not gonna be is a baby. I'm not gonna have two baby dads. Like that's crazy. That's ghetto. I'm not doing that.
I'm willing to do it before marriage just because I know I could take care of a kid. For me,
But I don't want no random guy in front of my kid either. Like I want to be in the household with my wife and we're
Exactly.
raising this kid together.
That's what do
I
it.
don't want some random nigga around my kid.
But you have the kid with her. Y'all could be in the same crib, and then just get on to marriage from there.
You
right?
toxic.
How?
Legally speaking,
Bro, if you forcing me to
I need my tax
chop
breaks.
shop, or there's like why? We could literally have the kid, then we could build on from there, then we get married, and then boom.
I need my
So why
tax
you
breaks
can't get
of
married
marriage.
first? What's wrong with getting married
Who
first?
like why that gotta be a rule? Get married first. Why I
Why
gotta
you
be a
gotta
rule?
have baby first?
Because I want to.
Okay,
mean?
well, I want. Well, we want.
Shit
To.
happen.
We want to.
Shit
We want to
happen.
get married.
No,
first.
no.
We want to.
I don't need government in my situation. And ain't gonna be no child support even.
I
If
just
I'm there
see-
for my kid, ain't no child support.
I'm just going for me. I'm learning from the mistakes I made. My kids are obviously not mistakes, but if I can go back in time, I would have done things differently. That's why now I don't have another kid for that reason. My kids are older. I will wait before I have another child.
And what you mean no child support?
What you mean? If I find a good woman and I'm literally taking care of my kid, why
The
she
minute
gonna
you
put me on
put your
child
name-
support?
Unfortunately, a lot of women don't think like that.
Exactly.
But that's why I don't even have a kid right now. Because whoever I put a kid in, she's gonna think like that.
Write a contract up with a woman. That's the advice I give men. Write a contract with a woman. Write a
You're a
contract.
very optimistic man,
While
my brother.
she's pregnant, write a contract, get it notarized, get a lawyer, y'all
Whoever-
sign
whoever-
it. That she don't put you on child
Whoever
support.
I get pregnant out there,
money.
listen to me carefully. No child support.
Yeah.
Fuck all that marriage shit, man.
Yeah, all right, until they see you hating on a FanDuel and they start seeing that.
Look, the ones I don't want to get married just because if I ever I ain't like, my biggest fear is catching my wife cheating on me, bro. Because if I ever like walk into a room and I see my wife fucking another nigga or some shit, yo, bro, I'm gonna do life in jail, bro. My kids will never see me again. I'm not trying to do that. And there's mad videos out here like that. I know y'all see that shit. Niggas walking into the room, nigga, lady fucking his mans or the mom. Like, it's just all weird. This generation is fucked up.
Weird.
So I don't want to get married where, like, for me,
My
I run
thing
into
is,
some shit like that.
Listen, the way I want my marriage to be, listen, if my husband got money, I got money, we together, we happy. If he want to go get a little catty real fast, just let me make an NDA for the bitch.
Oh, God.
Make you sign it. Okay, you gonna do your thing. Don't bring me back nothing. Don't bring no babies to the house and we good.
23 and 10, double on the picnic board.
I'm just
That's
saying
the
at this
issue.
point, like I'm not about to break up my family because my husband want a little pussy real fast. Like, go ahead, just let me write the little NDA, get the lawyers to write it up.
So you just care about the bread.
I don't care about the bread. I care about the family.
Nah, 'cause
I care about my family. I care about
You
my
don't care
kids
about the
having.
family if you wanna
I
just go
care
get
about
some
my
cheeks.
kids having two parents.
I
in the
wish
home.
my wife would say
kids being
BRB, baby,
raised
mother go get
proper.
some dick. You sound crazy.
I don't sound crazy. Men do it anyway for fucking. Men do it all the time.
And you shouldn't stand
I'd rather
for
be
it.
prepared. I'm not gonna
That's-
stand for it. But at the end of the day,
Ain't no
I'd
one
rather
letting my
be
wife go get
prepared.
some dick.
If in 30 years my husband want a little front real fast, I'd rather him come to me say, "Listen, I want a little front real fast." All right, cool. All right, do your thing.
Look, it's easier than
NDA,
saying it
bitch
now.
gonna sign
till you're in
it.
that situation.
I don't give a fuck.
Till you're in that
I
situation.
promise you I don't care. I
will
promise
care
you
in
I
that
don't
situation.
care. I promise you I don't care. If a man, because in my mind, niggas are gonna do whatever they're gonna do, whether or not you ask them
So
to or not.
is that an
to, whatever.
excuse
Of
for you
course
to
the
go get
hope-
dick somewhere
Of course
else?
the hope, no, that's not my intention. But of course the hope is for my husband to be faithful to me and only me. Of course that's my hope. I pray for that, of course. But if I would rather know, I'd rather know what's up than me sitting down looking stupid, finding out later.
Why
Just
do
tell
all
me what's
fall
up.
like you could just have threesomes and shit?
I mean, I'd rather that than if that's the case. I don't like women though. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I
You
can't.
don't gotta do no
I can't. I'd rather sign the NDA and make my husband do his thing. I'd rather sign the NDA.
Oh my god.
Like I watched this show, Curb Your Enthusiasm. I never forget it was an episode on their 10th year anniversary. That wife gave him a hall pass. I would do that shit.
Hall pass.
If you could be my husband for 10 years, why not? Go get your little boom boom real fast. Sign the
I'm not-
NDA.
that's weird. Nah, that's not sturdy.
That's not
I don't
sturdy.
care. I don't care. Bitches go through it all the time.
Tell my wife, yo,
like
yo,
Rashida,
babe,
for example, Rashida and Kirk.
you tired of my
Rashida
dick? Go
be
get some dick.
crying-
No,
Rashida be
the fuck?
crying every season about Kirk. Listen, at this point, be the house manager. He's paying your bills. Listen, fuck it. Here. You gonna go fuck the bitches? Cool. Let's have one bitch under the wing. Give her a little month change every now and again. Make her sign the NDA. We don't gotta worry about nothing.
So it's safe to say that marriage isn't important in this generation.
It's not important this generation because of what? Because of shit she's saying.
I'm just being realistic. Niggas be cheating.
And what y'all do know?
But why
I'm
would you
being
want to be
realistic.
with
Y'all cheat
somebody
more
that
than
cheat
men.
or the
That's
possibility
the women
of cheating?
cheat. Women do
And y'all
cheat
be very sneaky
because women
with
are
it.
very slick.
To
Absolutely.
talk about it, Jay.
And
Y'all
it's
be
not,
mad
like I
sneaky.
said, it's not my intention to cheat on my husband. And of course, like I said, I would not want my husband to cheat. But at the end of the day, I would rather it be a situation where I can manage it. I'd rather have a house man. Like
You
I'm
can't
sure-
control everything.
Well, I'll try my best. I'm sure if Obama was fucking a bitch, you wouldn't know it, right?
Don't put
Because
that on
Michelle,
Obama.
I'm not saying he did, but Michelle, I'm sure have a house manager. She done made the bitch sign the NDAs. He'll get his rocks off real fast in the little Oval Office, and she go about her business. That's how we gonna do it. If my husband's taking care of me and my kids are safe and
Shout
we're
out Bill
happy,
Clinton.
and if my husband makes me feel good when he's with me and takes care of me, and I feel fine and I feel safe with my husband, if he want to get some boom boom real fast, have at it. As long as I'm taking care of him, my kids taken care of, we good. Just sign the NDA.
Shout out Uncle Bill. But listen.
And
That's
protect yourself.
crazy,
I don't want
man.
no babies. No extra
Bill,
babies.
wild guy.
So wild man. Listen, bro. I just want to preface it with this, man.
What you got to say, John Doe?
Man. I just want to say this. All right. Yo, Pancho, how much time we got? 10. All right, bet. Yeah. I want to preface it with this, man. Women, stop being weird. Stop being broke. Stop dating when you're broke.
It's okay to have a 9 to 5, ladies.
I'm saying, you feel me?
Stop
Just
waiting
get
always
to
to
it, bro.
find a sugar
I'll be
daddy.
worried about
And niggas
niggas.
need to stop doing it too. Niggas
What
need
is
to
niggas
stop
doing?
acting like something
I got one
they're
more
not.
story. I got one more story I
Listen
wanna
to
get
me,
off.
problem
women,
is only
ladies,
women.
please give a nigga 30 to 90 business days to show them who the fuck they are. Niggas be bums for real, just like women do. Yes, both of us, women and men, be bums. Niggas would they take you to all these nice restaurants, all this good shit in the beginning. Give him 39 business days. See if he still got the same consistency. Because after a while, he gonna slip up and you gonna start to see the cracks in
What about
the
that?
foundation.
I wanna get the story off before I get off, right? Because my same man's that told me the same story I told earlier. I'm gonna say it again. Yo, he said he went out with this shorty, and this is why girls be weird too. They be on some weird pocket watch and weirdo shit. He was like, yo, I'm never telling a woman how much money I make anymore, right? He's like, I'm not talking about finances at all. He said he went out to a date with this girl, and the bill came. He immediately paid it, right? Slapped the table. I mean, slapped the card on the table, go pay it, right? She was like, yo, shorty was like, can I see the receipt? He said, wow. She's like, let me just see the receipt. He said, no. He's like, and low key, stop asking for the receipt if you're not gonna pay for it. So somehow throughout that little exchange, she ended up getting a receipt, and she was like, $110? Oh my God, like, that was a lot of money. You just paid it like it was nothing. He was like, bitch, stop asking me for the receipt if you're not gonna pay for it. And why are you looking at this, like, $110? That's just another
That's
day
a
in the
lot of
office
money.
as a
pocket
date.
watch.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, he's like, bro, women is getting me mad because he's like, yo, I do this weirdo pocket watching thing because y'all be trying to have this, like, y'all be trying to understand how much money your man makes because you try to justify in your brain
Facts.
what I should be allowed to do or not do because my man makes X amount of money. Because another story he was saying that one of the girls had booked something and she was like, oh, well, I know how much money you make, so I know this shouldn't be crazy. I beg your fucking pardon? What you mean you know how much money I make, so therefore, oh, I know it's not crazy for you. This is my money. If I'm rich, I don't give a fuck if I have kids, wife, anything, but this is my money. I work for this. My kids are not rich because I'm rich. I'm rich. Shaq said it, and I stand by it. I am rich.
I'm gonna give y'all
Like,
I'm gonna give y'all a tip with that. Find a woman that could budget well, and y'all be fine.
All this fine.
'Cause
fine,
me-
fine,
Multiply
fine,
you.
fine. How? What are we supposed to find?
I need an
I'm
Olympic
just saying,
team
like
of
me.
pick-me's.
Show me the area where I can
I'm
find
not rich, but I do well for myself, and the men I've dated do well for themselves. But me, I'm not gonna ever like. For me, I'm cheap, but I budget well. Like I like luxurious things, but I like it on as a deal. Find women like that. I like the good shit, but cheap.
That's
and you'll
hard
be
to find,
fine.
And it's hard to
Tomatoes,
find.
throwing tomatoes
Because
is
if I ever
cool.
found that, I would have been married right now. I would have had kids by now. But that ain't easy to find. You
Dang,
saying it
talk
like
about
it's easy to find.
Like I was gonna say, she makes it really sound easy. Like it's like
Well,
collecting
I don't
Sonic
know.
rings or some shit.
I
This
guess
shit is not
listen,
easy.
the way I set myself up a certain way, so it's just easy to date me.
I wish your butt wasn't big sometimes. I really do.
You think only because my ass is big, niggas like me?
Yes. I really wish because I
most
really,
John Doe, did you just say over there facts?
He's speaking real nigga shit.
I really wish your butt
First
wasn't
off-
big sometimes.
first
A
off-
lot of the easy
but let's-
things that you come across
If you
is
had
because your
no
butt
ass,
is
you think
big.
niggas would
bro.
talk to you? If you had no ass, you think niggas would talk to you?
Let's be real. Y'all know me on a personal level. Aren't I nice to men? I do for men. Y'all know that.
A lot of
It has
niggas-
nothing to, my ass is a razzle dazzle, but in general, I be doing shit.
It's not a razzle dazzle.
A lot of niggas,
It's not a little
a lot of niggas go with the physical appearance.
It's a lot of
first.
dazzling back there. It's a lot of dazzling.
Fantasies
being
already in the
honest,
head.
You have such easy experience because obviously you're not an ugly girl. Like I said, carrying a lot back there, so it helps you in the dating scene a lot, bro. You are not.
So you're saying it's a privilege, or like I'm getting a privilege?
yes,
Or something?
nigga.
A lot
Okay,
of
well, then
girls-
I apologize.
A lot of girls wish they had what you had.
You gotta stop
Okay,
and
but
get
I'm
BBLs
gonna,
and shit.
tell you that what I do in general. I'm gonna give it to the women that have kids, especially. It's gonna sound fucked up because when I say this, I know I look crazy. But I guess I viewed myself in the past, like when it came on to get myself together, as in like I'm carrying a burden. Like my kids is my baggage, right? I'm coming in with a bag. I make life easier for the person I'm dating if I don't give that bag to them. This is my bag. I hold it. This is my shit. And you worry about your shit. And I worry about my shit. And it just makes it easier for the person dating me. Because a lot of women with children, unfortunately, my experience, are very entitled. They feel like, oh, if I come with my baggage, you got to take my baggage too. No, I don't think that way. If you want to help me, I appreciate it, but it's not an obligation. I do for me and my kids. I take care of my own bills. I do what I got to do. And we'll be fine. Just focus on the relationship and then I focus on my kids.
I mean, I wish
Well
a lot
said.
of them think like that.
Well said.
They don't.
I want to find somebody like you.
Nah, that's
Minus a
fact.
kid.
If there was a lot of Patrices out here, we'd all be fine. And we would be having this conversation right now.
You know.
What you guys say over there, John Doe? You
But
over there?
it's deemed as a pick me. They don't like the pick. The other girls don't like the pick me patty. You
because
know?
it's just
she just wants to get picked.
Because let's be real though, like if at the end of the day I'm coming with my kids, like I can't expect a man to like it's great. It's beautiful when a man does it, of course.
I'll say that. Like I said, I'm gonna take
But I don't
accountability.
expect it.
I'll take accountability myself, man. Free me from the shackles of big booty bitches, cause I'll be ready to dive in all the time.
Free me from the shackles of BBWs. I'll be ready to dive in.
Like free me from those shackles, bro. Cause I be ignoring the red flags because the eyes be so fat, bro.
You can't. Don't ignore it. Don't let the booty
They
blind
be
you.
smelling
That shit
good,
do
good
be
skin,
grinding.
ass fat. Oh my god,
Listen,
bro.
give a girl 30. Listen,
Hey.
give a woman 30 to 90 business days, and you'll know if her booty funky or not. Because sometimes they only wash it in the first couple
Funky.
weeks.
What you mean?
Bitches' booty be funky.
What you mean funky?
I don't have
booty
that
be
experience, and I
funky.
would not like to
Yeah,
experience it.
bitches' booty be funky. Bitches be having dirty houses, all type of shit, but they clean it up in the first week.
Listen, man.
and then after, you start to see little by
Take a
little.
shower together.
You smart. You can see first date, make it in the shower.
any closing
not
statements,
first date.
guys?
Huh?
Any closing statements?
We all need each other. One love, one harmony.
I ain't one of these $40 ass niggas. All right.
If you're a good woman and you have a sturdy job, you got shit going on for yourself, you got motion, please DM me. Johnny.Jenkins. Nah, I'm just kidding.
They gonna-
I don't want none of y'all.
I'm about to say,
Y'all
they're about
all
to come in
broke.
there and
Y'all
cap.
pop.
Men and women both be. People need
Get
to
y'all
just be
shit together.
honest. Everybody needs to just be honest. We all out here fighting for our lives. Let's just all come together and be.
If you don't have your license, leave me alone, nigga. You have no transportation, leave me alone. We'll talk about I don't take public transportation.
Come
You
pick
ain't
me
got
up.
no V, no nothing.
Come pick me up.
Come pick
Crib
me-
is 10 minutes away. Can't even take an
Ladies,
Uber.
listen. Flip it on. Make a man feel special. Put him in the Uber for once. Buy
I'll
him
never
the
get an Uber.
meal.
Don't put
Rub
me
his
in.
feet, his corn toe.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll drive myself.
Treat them
5%
nice.
tinted V, you know the vibes. All right.
I saw the flex real quick.
Feel me?
Yes, sir.
Listen,
the
women,
boss.
ladies, we need to have game too. I got game. That's why I be bagging niggas, cause I got game.
White and
Yeah,
black.
it's-
Look
yo.
like an Oreo, baby.
Stop always waiting for niggas to DM y'all. And if a nigga DM y'all, stop always just liking the message and just leaving us there. Sometimes we like when y'all bag us too. When y'all bag us, it just shows us the confidence that y'all have.
Facts. I be bagging niggas.
Don't always sit there, because girls be always like, oh, I was waiting for you to like, if I DM a shorty and I was like, yo, like, oh, like you always liking my shit, da 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 da. They're like, yeah, I was waiting for you.
Nah,
You was
I've
waiting
seen
for
that.
me?
I've seen that. I've definitely experienced that.
Say something to me
Facts.
too. Damn, you not human?
Listen,
Are you a
man,
fucking
I don't
robot?
know. I'm starting to feel like my soulmate ain't in New York. She might be in Philly.
Oh,
And on that note, Being Black has got our latest episode. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell notification at the top so you don't miss any of our drops. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. It's your boy Jay Evans, Patty J, Johnny Jenkins, and we are out of here.
and we're out.
Yo, this nigga's heavy, bro.